Welcome in, VOD watchers. Continuing the Remedy-thon. Sorry, Mom says I'm not allowed to watch scary games. Hey, what Mom doesn't know won't hurt her. Fixus will take care of you, Weaver. Anyway, we're continuing the Remedy-thon. Next up is Alan Wake. So we're getting into spooky territory. So thank you all for clicking in, and we'll get things started here. Hopefully I didn't freeze the game by trying to capture it, because sometimes that happens. There we go. Alan Wake. I did need to double check some things here, make sure. And I was hoping they would have borderless. I'm gonna say, just like, I have the rig for it. Like, let's just crank everything. There we go. I don't need that much grass. All right, before we continue, I do want to do one more thing. Why is my Twitch audio on? That's annoying. All right, here we go. I just wanted to have my stream manager open on Linux side here. All right, here we go. Alan Wake. Play on normal.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist
Gotta check
outside of
subtitles.
logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
You can't do that.
Too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone.
Ooh.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
As a writer, I'm also doing many hit and runs. Oh no. Oh god, no. They really said, hey, do you want to invert your camera? All right, one sec. Couple of things. Subtitles enabled. Graphics. I'm actually going to turn VSync on. I don't feel like dealing with frame limiting right now. Controls. Direct aiming, yes. I can already feel the mouse acceleration, like, in that initial thing. I'm like, no, give me raw input, please. And FOV up a little bit. Okay, that's better. Also, interesting to put me on this shoulder. Is Alan Wake a lefty?
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
I see a shiny thing over here, Alan.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Shit, it's no use. There's got to be another way. Sensitivity's a little high. I'm gonna tweak that a little bit. Put it down to like there. That's a little better. Is that me? What?
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer.
I wonder where that QR code leads. Do I have time to scan it? Hold on. Alan Wakey, Eggs and Vicky. Hi, Kel. Hi, Frop. Hold on. I gotta see where this QR code leads. It leads to the Alan Wake Facebook page.
You missed your deadline.
You can dodge enemy attacks.
You can't stop me.
Oh, shit. Ow. What do you mean, good work?
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Miyazaki's shamelessly ripped off Alan Woke. Which Miyazaki? You can't just say that. Do you mean FromSoft or Ghibli? It has a dodge. Ah, I see what you mean. So Dark Souls. Hi.
Wait, it's me. Play Stewart, remember? Quickly, get inside. There's no time to lose. Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
Why did Alan's face look like that?
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Ooh, eyes. Tom the Poet. Okay, Alan, you did not like push the fridge like that.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Damn, it's no use. There's got to be another way. Damn, it's no use. There's got to be a better way.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Oh. Interesting.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
Me neither.
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
And I was given the magic flashlight from God.
Flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good.
Interesting.
Done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
I'll give you back your dream.
In the nightmare,
God?
terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill you.
Ooh, very nice. Did Lord Almighty just backseat your dream? He really did. There we go. Ooh, okay. Tap R to reload faster? Very interesting. Flare gun. Okay. Scroll wheel also works. Oop, shit.
Just like
Yeah, I had a feeling. Bye. Alan Wake.
I can keep this up forever.
Oh shit. Ah! Oh god, this does feel like a dream where you're trying to sprint but it's not any faster. Alan has the stamina of a flea? Clearly.
Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Alan, wake up. White woman jump scare. Look at this cute little fishing town in Maine.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
His name is Maine.
I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough.
Do you see how jittery this fairy is, chat?
Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
All right, Alice, how do you want me to do this? Oh, that's how you switch shoulders. Okay. I'm usually fine. Like, I've actually played left-handed characters in like other games before. The fact that the default is this, though, is crazy. But yeah, tab switches shoulders. Pushing buttons here. Alice, what do you want me to do?
Very nice.
Oh, okay.
I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right.
Her fit is adorable.
How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
I always enjoy being on one of these little car ferries. I've never been on one.
At the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord. A Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful day in Haven Peaks, Maine.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
I don't think she's making it, chat.
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
She's cute.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no
Is that a
longer
Twin Peaks reference?
nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah. Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
Play the one that goes beep boo boo bop boo boo bop.
You put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up. Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep. It does that. Get stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack. Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes. This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Y'all, it's 10 a.m. What do you mean you're drunk already? Thank you. You good, buddy? Yeah, it's a bit spooky in there, huh?
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't
Stuckey
wanna
to
die,
get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Well, there you go. He does interact with fans a bit. He just doesn't like them.
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Welcome to the Spook Zone. Also, that was... I think that's...
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
She sounds like the girl from Max Payne. The evil lady at the end of the first game.
Young man, you can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
She's just carrying a lantern. They're really hitting surreal right out of the gate.
Sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah. Splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
The Andersons, they're local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
You didn't sound very sure about that. They're really
Mr. Wake.
hitting the surreal right out of the gate.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Uh-oh.
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Bad man here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
Oh, is licensed music going to be a problem in this game?
So you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
The writer than George R. Martin Allen. For what I've heard of Allen's books, he got no reason being this successful.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Let me just sit for a minute. Alice will live.
Are you sure you read the directions right? It's nothing like in the brochure. It said near the lake, not on it.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Oh, this is cute. Look, free coffee.
Hello? Anyone here?
Power. Where would power be? Radio.
The Deer Fest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less. But we'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBFFM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose,
I just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too.
At least Pat was trying to be respectful.
Secrets out. This is Pat Maine on KBFFM. And now some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
So I like that canon of well, granted, it sounds like he's definitely more of a Stephen King type than the type that would write a book like Max Payne, but
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
huh. The hell is that breaker box? It's not upstairs.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Whoa!
Damn.
He's tweaking!
I needed to get the power running in the cabin.
Tom the poet!
Fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island. The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
Does this give 60s? Also, this could very quickly turn into an Antichrist situation. Gives Texas Chainsaw Massacre to me. I'm sure there's any number of movies we could list off that this is going to give the vibe of.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Thanks, Alice. It sounds sarcastic. I'm being serious. I didn't think about that. The Barbie movie 2024.
The generator had been connected to the power cable.
Ken Wake. What the okay, am I playing Alan Wake or Heavy Rain? What is this?
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
The island.
Aw, man. I missed the thing.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here. Sight for a love story. Maybe it would be that again. Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
I get the feeling we'll be going there. Come on. Up on the rock, Alan. There we go.
Alice? Honey? The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark.
It's not dark yet.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Oh. Well. All right, another reference. Gerald's game. Scary thing.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
This game keeps baiting me.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The facial expressions are killing me. They're not great. I'm not gonna lie.
Lights were out.
no, no!
Oh no.
Alice?
Oh no.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
It's no use!
The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
It's no use. I have to find another way.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
I mean, you can take a swim if you're brave. Good thing you're not brave, Alan.
Hello?
God, I can't fucking see!
Hello? Is someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night. Departure by Alan Wake.
Oh, you can just read it.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Alan Wake. Wait, if he does the thing that artists do where he like abbreviates his first name, it would read Awake.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
I don't know why. I don't know what it is about this game. I'm not disliking it. I'm actually really enjoying the vibe. But like, this game kind of immediately...
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
It kind of immediately opens itself up to being clowned on more than Max Payne.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
damn good coffee.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Taken? Like Oryx? It's like a scene from Return of the Jedi. An ATST trip unable to get its footing on a pile of logs.
A way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
There's the reference. Energizer. Actual Energizer product placement?
During your trying
Actual Energizer batteries. Hold on, wait a minute.
proven health benefit let you kill
Jump.
stone. You can see the sights and keep those cholesterol.
Right Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello? Hello?
Well, that's no good.
This is bad.
Not that way.
There were more of them.
Ow.
My head pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. The Dark Forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season? Remedy does seem to love their references. Max Payne made plenty of them too. They wear their influences on the sleeve, and that's as I did in Max Payne, I really like that. Find my pages. Slender is following you.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
I think they're also Verizon or some other phone company billboards too. I mean, you gotta get your cash to fund the game somehow, right? Especially because this is their first self-published one for the PC version, I think. I know Microsoft published the 360 version. Energizer. Cool bug fact, all the chapters name spell out Alan, 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 Alan. But Weaver, that's not Alan, that's Steve! Steve! Steve!
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
You're gonna look at the water and you're gonna like it, Alan. See, it's fine. Water is gay. If you look at the water, you are gay. You are gay. Why are you gay? It says I'm gay. You are gay. I get the feeling I missed some.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that. Not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
So okay, manuscripts are going to be really interesting to give a little bit of context to what's going on with the game, as well as some stuff. So, like, now I know that Barry's, like, on his way already. Alan Wake is a crazed maniac wandering through the forest with a gun. I don't trust like that. You know what? So real. Hey, here's the thing, though. Alan's been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this real or not?
Stucky was still out there.
We're so messy and complicated, but I think effortless is overrated. Lithium batteries. Find my way to you from miles apart. Take me back to where the feeling starts. I can't sing Simple and Clean because Disney hates when you do that. So I have to sing Do No Harm instead. I do love this era of gaming and doing like interactive reload sequences. Like Gears of War really pioneered that with the active reload, where if you timed your reload just right, you get a damage boost. I know this came first. This is giving a lot of like Evil Within, but not in like but definitely more in the vibes department and less in the I would rather be playing RE4 right now department. This doesn't give Resident Evil, which is good. I love Resident Evil. But I'm also wary of games that are a little bit too inspired by Resident Evil. And granted, Evil Within 1 is made by Shinji Mikami, who also made Resident Evil 4. But wait, was that Mikami? Am I beginning my Capcom directors mixed up? supposed to go?
Taken. They're taken.
You say that as if you know what it is.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Oh, cool! That's a fun mechanic. I like that. Hello. More lithium batteries. Okay, I have so many batteries. So keep an eye out for those arrows. It is giving Silent Hill more than Resident Evil, but again, in a different way.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Damn, it's no use. There's got to be another way. Oh, full of ammo and batteries. Interesting. Let there be light.
No power.
No.
There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
I got do no harm stuck in my head. They're so messy, complicated, but I think effortless is
With all this forestry
overrated.
equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
There we go. Uh-oh. Ah! You've alerted the hide. So my brain, okay, what just happened there? My brain, I want to make the Left 4 Dead reference. Left 4 Dead reference being, you've alerted the horde. Fuck yeah. Being, you've alerted the horde. Attacked by birds. But then, my brain auto-filled some parts of it from Destiny, where it's, you've awakened the hive. And I realized what I was saying. And I tried to correct hide into horde, and then hive into horde, and then I end up saying hide. Cyrus, you silly bitch.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
So watch out for them fuck-ass birds. Got it. Don't die. I'm gonna try my best. Curious if I can move those other platforms around to find stuff, but oh well. Yay.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't
On
it
his
beautiful out
walkies.
there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
And if you were wondering, chat, no, I can barely hear him too.
There now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Sorry if that was a weird noise. I just bumped my mic. What do I see? Graffiti. There we go. Hello. Yes. Really liked this in the tutorial. Don't we have an interesting, fun little game here of like how much of this is real? One of those things where you kind of just know it's one of those games.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Find my pages.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no cut. Monster Dog is second best.
Monster Dog. That's an encounter. I was such a Slender Man girly back in high school. Not one of the crazy kinds, but like, I just really liked Slender Man for some reason. Fascinated me. Uh-oh. I'm getting jumped. Shotgun good. I knew it.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Can't tell you without spoiling both this and Control. Oh no, don't tell me. It's just that's the question, and I gotta find out. So wait, is this the way I'm supposed to go? Did I accidentally go the right way? Alan learns not to eat cheese before bed. He's learned better than I. Alright, this is gonna be an ammo sink. Ooh, ow. Come on. There, safety. Oh, okay. I don't know why for some reason I thought this is like a side area. I thought I was doing good. Yeah, that's all cliff edge. Oh, fuck. There you go. You thought wrong, my good bitch. Throwing shit at me. Uh-oh. I probably should, you know, keep an eye on the compass up in the safe haven. Okay. Yeah, I probably should keep an eye on the compass in the top left so I can, you know, make sure I'm going the right way. Ooh. Hello? Come to me. Yay. I only got one shot left. Oh, shit. There we go.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
So, like, it'd be interesting if this was like a... Like, if the pages were, like, a novelized version of, like, what Alan is doing in the real world. And then this is all, like, the spooky dramatization of it. Either way, this boy tweaking.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Thank God I have such extensive media knowledge, because, like, yay, this is Twilight Zone now.
I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. The many words interpretation. As you can see,
Oh my God, I'm such a little girl. That shouldn't make me laugh.
it shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is...
Streamer's immature. Real.
Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. Night Springs.
That was cool. Sorry, we're watching TV here. Wow, that sounds cool. What can I say? Also, it's relevant. Like, if Max Payne has taught me anything, it's to pay attention to shit like that in these games. Oh, wind's picking up. I'm about to get jumped. Look, infinite ammo. I think I'm about to get jumped. Hey, look, Stucky. You know, I started playing the game. I really did not expect a Luigi's Mansion type, but here we are. Okay, he doesn't like my flashlight. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get more light going here. Bye, Stucky.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Well, now I want to explore. Back a Sculpey down. I never asked you, what are you making? Is it the part of the puppet thing? Chop it? Ah, cute. For the Whippet Show. That's so cute. I guess there's nothing here. Look, a chainsaw. Famed video game weapon. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Whippet Show. There's the elf here. I miss? No. I don't want to leave any stones unturned. The game hasn't been, like, super spooky yet, but it has been dripping with vibes. I appreciate that.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
For Deerfest. Let's see. Nothing? Where are the pages? I have to keep muting. I'm sneezy today. I gotta find the pages before Slenderman gets me.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Weaver, Jerry, do I give more Kermit or do I give more Miss Piggy?
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Oh. Shit.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Taken. By Oryx. The Taken King.
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
But there's coffee to find, Alan. As well as pages.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
There is. Hi, Dutch. Good to see you. Louisiana Animal Deer Fest, September 15th to 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions. Live music for the children. Bucktooth Charlie afternoons, and Montgomery the Mystic's amazing Phantasmagoria evenings to miss the legendary Deer Fest parade. Oh, we're clearly just doing Montgomery the Mystic's amazing Phantasmagoria. That's all that's happening. I got any,
Rainfall Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me, and then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
very interesting.
Precisely on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Taken. New York City 3 years ago. And that's why they call me Max Payne.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Well, I'm gonna explore the house first.
Hey, handsome.
Hi.
This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Hey, look, coffee. That's Sam Lake. So she's a photographer. Interesting. Writer, husband, and photographer wife. Go figure.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
That's Max Payne's voice actor. That's awesome.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge. It had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
It's Max Payne. It's Max Payne. Oh, so okay, that kind of confirms that Alan wrote Max Payne in universe. The dual guns. Alex Casey. Max Payne. Yeah, the golden guns. Ooh, another QR code. Hold on. I gotta know. So if you scan the QR code, this is what gets punched in. Turns out this isn't too bad, even if you're not sitting on a couch when you play it. Who knew? What the fuck? Currently playing Alan Wake 1 on PC and scanning every QR code I see. That's awesome. That's so cute. Again, he's just necking the entire thermos coffee container. Yeah, he's just swallowing it whole like that Burger King commercial. The Japanese Burger King commercial. Damn, you got a nice place. Walk-in closet? This is I mean, I get you're a famous author, but like, this is a really nice New York apartment.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather.
We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather's not expected to clear up anytime soon.
I get the feeling this is the Max Payne reference section because that's the snowstorm from Max Payne. Painkillers. Yep, this is all Max Payne. See what I mean? Like, these mean nothing to anybody who hasn't played Max Payne. But because I played Max Payne, I get it. And it's fun and cute and it makes me smile. Ooh, we got a new TV. That's a funny name for a TV, CCTV. Alright, fine, I'll put the coffee on.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow. Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly. These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Oh,
It's
so sweet.
Stupid, but it's just, especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No.
He has it in his hand. What do you mean?
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Or likes fishing.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
It's a very Twin Peaks thing, because I can't imagine somebody just, like, putting a fish down on the table before getting, like, doctoring done.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office.
Very Lynchian.
Just go down the corridor.
I think that's one of the things I'm really gonna like about these games in general is like, because I'm also a reference machine, I can appreciate when people are unashamedly making references or taking like clear inspiration from things. It's fun. Have you seen this band disappeared on 6/20/07? Identifying features, knack for winning contests. I wonder what that's all about. Miss Weaver?
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me.
Yep, Verizon.
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight.
Mr. Wake, can I help you
Don't
with
do nothing
anything?
stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny badly. He started shouting like
The
that the moment
deputies,
he woke up.
they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
There.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know,
I try my best.
shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
I wasn't drunk then. Alan's kind of a dickhead, so I'm gonna try to do nice things in the moments that I can. Dark presence in the diner.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Alright then. I rebalanced the audio because I realized that this game has some real quiet dialogue, so hopefully you guys will be able to hear it a little bit better now.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Uh-oh. Game crashed. Just a sec, we're just gonna turn it back on. Oh, I gotta do this again?
Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's
Mr.
Peak.
Wade, can I help you with anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, look! It helped. I almost missed a page and some coffee.
And beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Okay, so they still
In spite of its human
saw that I
mask,
picked up that
to
page.
describe- Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Oh, I hate that feeling. That sucks.
Damn shadows in here. Hey!
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the gray float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Hmm.
Hey! Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey,
There you go.
you're all
I helped.
right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody...
Okay. Wanted to make sure. Oh, okay. So the little symbol on the bottom here, the symbol on like this entry here means that they only appear in nightmare difficulty. So I won't be getting all the pages on this difficulty, unfortunately. Hopefully I get enough to
The
like.
early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Alan, there's so much more for me to explore. Like grabbing coffee.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
All right, flat. Shoot. Oh my god! I don't think that was necessary, Alan.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife? Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Huh. Okay.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Oh wait, their actual names are Tor and Odin?
All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
Oh no.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Oh, I like Barry already.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Down, Barry.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Skeleton of a Columbian mammoth. The specimen, estimated to be about 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to Elderwood National Park in 1998 when the Columbian mammoth became Washington's state fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. Cute. Do you guys see that, like, Pokemon fossil museum that's, like, going on a tour? It looks really fun. When it comes to Chicago, I think I'm gonna go see it. It's not until, like, May, but still.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. but when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
You hear that, chat?
Here.
You hear that? People on the internet need to hear that. People really be out here treating fiction like reality. They should not be doing that.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Hell, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Poor puppy.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Max is in pain. Oh, poor. I figured there was gonna be some kind of reference.
We're almost done
You
here.
can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Across from Bucktooth Charlie.
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working.
That's a cafe.
Ah, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Ah, here it is. That wasn't there before. Chapter 2 really is the Max Payne reference chapter.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too. If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know. I just don't want any trouble.
Right, thanks.
Are you gonna talk to me again if I walk away?
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying... That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
No.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, I get it. Dusty room. He gets sneezy. Batteries, coffee. Wait. Okay, it's not quite the same, but it's close. I thought it was the same cabin on the lake that I left Alice. Also, all of this, and I haven't mentioned Until Dawn yet. Oh, it's lights off. Okay, never mind. Sorry, Barry. Any manuscripts for me to find? There's some coffee. He's got a hot tub? Damn. I want to go on vacation here. This looks lovely. Besides, you know, the creepy parts.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
Hi, Barry. So where'd I get the gun? Wait, I can drive? Not without finding my pages.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Taking your car, Barry.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Guess I'm walking then. Never mind. That actually scared me. Raccoon, I'm guessing, considering it's a trash can. Ain't this supposed to be locked?
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Bat. But I'm gonna check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Cute. I'm a little curious if there's any way for me to... Nope, everything's maxed. Never mind. Also, I'm a little, Yeah, I didn't think so. Wondering if there was a motion blur option. It's not bad, but I don't usually like playing with motion blur. Who be swinging? What the f... Huh? What, I just walked through a ghost? What the hell was that? That was crazy. Well, I think we're in Spook Zone again, chat. Or Twilight Zone.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
And the man in the mirror.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Huh. Twilight Zone. Hi, Al. We're into Spook Zone, Al. Any more pages for me? Slenderman, I'm trying to find your pages. Where could they be? Okay, who rents a cabin and brings a camper? I mean, I guess we need extra space, but like... Okay, my hands ache and are sticky, but the head is there and covered in masking tape to do the pattern. Very nice. Jerry making that progress real quick. Ring, ring. I was really expecting it to just start ringing. Find my pages.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
What, was Alan given the gift of prophecy and he's determining what's happening in town now? The curse of prophecy in this case. Rose and Rusty. Interesting.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Girl, I get it. Also, isn't he like way older than you?
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Damn. Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Ew, what was that? Are we in the spook zone for real, chat?
Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help!
Sorry, Rusty, you gotta read.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone. The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Shit, I guess we can get that off of Rusty.
Hello?
Help me. Somebody back here. Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
I think he just died, Alan.
Whatever did
Oh, no, he's
this
alive.
couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Max.
Shh. Good boy.
Okay, Max. Hey, puppy. first aid here, so I might be able to save him. So we do have intersections here between Spook Zone and like reality, because Alan was able to call the sheriff and she showed up despite us still very clearly being in the Spook Zone. And now Rusty's getting attacked. So like there's definitely some...
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
There's some level of reality going here. Find my pages.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
I know that was probably just the physics freaking out. That was kind of spooky though.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
Damn, I didn't watch that at all.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Liquid darkness, okay. Max, are you okay?
Just need hunting licenses.
Liquid darkness, isn't that the the water? Alex is liquid death, and I like it too. Pretty good.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Huh. I found the energy liquid deaths. I haven't yet, no.
Don't feed the animals.
Fishing
is only permitted
for those fishers who purchase a park license. Obey
the park ranger's instructions.
Rusty, no.
Rusty, no. Never. Two bears and wolves. Never approach any other wolves closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet on. It is
Sorry, Rusty. Oh, ow. Okay, we're good. Alright, only 100 milligrams caffeine. Good, I like light caffeine. If I have too much caffeine, it gives me heart palpitations, and that's not good. Bathed in light and went out with a smile.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Oh, that was cunty, Alan. I like that. That was good. Be on the lookout for pages. It looks like that's where I need to go. So we're gonna go this way first. Find my pages.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
She didn't really want to. Sorry to break it to you, buddy. If this is like a gift of prophecy kind of deal, and Alan wrote all of this in the 7 days that he's been out, kind of crazy. It's actually not even like the gift of prophecy. It's like he's now taking active control of these people's lives. Which would actually play into what the hitchhiker in the beginning in the nightmare was saying. Moonshine Cave? I gotta check that out. The guy in the beginning was like, oh, you think you can just take control of people's lives and play with them however you see fit, Arthur? Moonshine Cave. This cave is the site of a frequent and lucrative bootlegger activity throughout the Prohibition, 1919 and 1933. Also used for temporary storage of alcohol smuggled from Canada, but at times alcohol was also distilled on the premises. AKA moonshine. Yes, shotgun. Ever have moonshine? I'm a fan. Moonshine, pretty good. Who got the... I just read your message, L. Oh my god. Who got the monster roaring like that at Lover's Peak? Someone's having a great time up there. We got that finger game? Hey, yo, what the fuck? Ain't no way. Oh, fuck. Oh, ow! There. I don't know why. I've always found, like, dial tone or, like, that beeping on a phone to be, like, super stressful. I don't know why. It gets me tweaking. I see a page down there. find my pages. All right, let's see.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Well, yeah, Al's married, so why would he give a shit? And then Barry is absolutely a little horn dog. This is generally how it goes. It's such a wide open area. You'd think it... Oh, I'm about to get jumped. You who wander the spook zone. Where the fuck am I? Oh, fuck. Ah. That shit hurted. There, got my health back. No, I don't want to be in the spook zone no more. I am she who wanders the spook zone. Ooh, getting low on ammo. I shouldn't stay in the... I shouldn't wander the spook zone very much longer. There we go. What if Energizer were happy being shown that batteries only last 1 minute on full power? The thing is, though, is that they're lithium batteries, so, like, if I just leave them alone, they recharge, like, just on their own. I don't know. Seems like good product placement to me. Here I wander the heart of the spook zone. No! My safety net. Protect me from the spook zone. Also open them for free sheets lithium, which is incredibly dangerous. Don't do that.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Well, this is Alan's story. Didn't he leave them there? Oh god, chat, why is the bear the scariest thing to, like, be hinted at in this game? Gosh, it's just like that time I was Leonardo DiCaprio in the woods. You who wander the spook zone. They don't hear. Sure do. There we go. Starting to get it. Wait, did I find anything up there? Is that just a place to go if the combat needed more room? Going backwards. The through tree. Yeah, designated hiking trail. And there's a reason. Like, this is over here, right? Or is it just to further immerse the trail? Oh, pages. Well, I'm not going that way. Damn good coffee. Okay. What's over here? Always going into the lights anyway because they work as checkpoints. That is true. Something I can always keep in mind. I want to explore. Don't follow the light. A rare chance you die or crash. Gotcha. Find my pages.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Wait, are we in Washington? On the other side of the country. I thought this was Maine. You can't write a Stephen King-like and not put it in Maine. Oh, nope. Guess I'm not taking a sippy yet. Ah, not the birds! You have disturbed the spook zone.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
But you don't know that.
Wake, you better keep up.
You need bullseye. You ain't shooting straight at all. Ah. You good?
Monster! Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. A little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Yeah! God damn it, Wake, stop screwing around! Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move or to lose it.
You feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe? Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
This is interesting.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
You understand, I had to grab the coffee. Oh no. Oh, Whew. That was close.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
The manuscript has power. It's just that if you read the manuscript, you know what's going to happen.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign. And nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
All right, onwards. Bear traps. I almost forgot. I think I just found a shortcut. Maybe we have to find some extra goodies. Oh. Oh. Well. Maybe not. Maybe I gamered a little too close to the sun. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't know. That looked like a thing I could do. What do I just...
Dusty would warn me about these traps. I wouldn't want to get caught in one of them. Those teeth look nasty.
Hmm. Problem is they make the traps glow like the manuscript pages. So there is definitely a chance that I will accidentally step on one. Let's see. Oh, that's a trap. That's a trap. Huh? Huh. Getting the camera not in weird spaces. Oh, well, there it is. Oh, I knew it was gonna happen at some point. See some fuck-ass birds over there. There's a page.
Sarah didn't care about the legal threats Wake's agent had made. She let Wake go without argument, because there was something about him she couldn't quite put her finger on, something that reminded her of her father. She didn't think Wake would hurt his wife. Then she thought about the way he waded into Hartman, that hair-trigger rage flaring up without warning.
I get the idea that Sarah's gonna is keeping an eye on me and she's gonna show up here. What am I gonna do? Not shoot it? There's coffee on that rock. I don't even know what getting the coffee does for me. I think it's just a collectible. Combat's really fun and interesting. I'm really liking it. It's a fun twist on just like your average survival horror kind of beat. Weirdly enough, it kind of reminds me of like Luigi's Mansion. Like needing to use light to make them vulnerable before you can actually do the main act of engaging with them. It's a cool mechanic for sure. What the hell? Oh! Come on. Fuck. Oh no. Shit. No. Alright, come back to me, generator. Alright, checkpoint. Hello, coffee.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Good to know there'll be a chainsaw enemy later, because Resident Evil 4 is one of the most influential games of all time. Ooh, this is a pump action shotgun. Oh, it's a rifle. Never mind. It's like coffee on that one rock. Where'd the river go? That's like over there. Okay. Go this way? Okay, it's marking this area as like where I need to be.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Well, shit. Okay, and? Ah, okay. So is this just for the plane? Like I'm not necessarily supposed to be here? A cool world detail? Guess so. There we go. Woo! We're really traversing the spook zone now, chat. To be light. Ain't it a little bright over here for you guys? There you go. Alright, so I'm here. Where's the coffee rock? No, there's coffee around here. There it is. I'm gonna get jumped, but coffee. That's what I thought. Starting to look like the spook zone over there. I mean, granted, we're in the spook zone in general, but... Your girl be spooked. Lord of the Rings. I gotta stop making references. No, I don't. The game doesn't. I love how each of the warlocks in Deadlock has a reason to seek more patron power, and then there's a drifter who's literally, oh, I'm just here to kill people. I gotta start playing that yet. I installed it last night. I didn't get a chance to play it, though. Is there any reason to clean up the dark goop? I'm just doing it for funsies. Seems like I'm just doing it for funsies. Find my pages.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Movement's insane. Probably like the best parkour shooter short of Titanfall. The rollouts I've seen. See, I didn't even know that was a thing. I'll have to check it out for sure. Like, damn, this bitch knows nothing about Deadlock. I did hear people talking about it. It looked cool.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Well, hopefully Barry's okay. How many flares can I carry? The darkness wears her face. Huh? Go for the rifle. Hidden page.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
What, is it like the okay. I made the Lord of the Rings like comparison earlier, but is it like the fucking Eye of Sauron and like the Taken are just Nazgul? seems to be the case. Like when it gets real foggy and windy and shit like that, that's like the dark presence. The great eye. Always watching. Well, no. Clearly that's where I meant to go. What's over here? Nothing? Remedy, you can't make a linear game like this and have all these offshoots with nothing there. You're gonna give me trust issues. There we go. Impressive Chuppet supplies ordered. Welcome to Puppet Zone. Hey, Alan. I think you can fit through there. Alright, let's see. This is a long level, chat. Ah. There we go. It's crazy just how important Resident Evil 4 was to everything. Even games that feel nothing like it, you could still feel the influence. What a good game. I'm liking this one a lot, though. Really, really good.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
You got all Hitchcock on me is a crazy reference. The birds.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
But we're not out of the woods yet. Well, that's bait.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus. The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
The fucking toilet's in here. The fuck? Also, wait a minute. This is the ladies' room. Why are there urinal slots?
I had to find the key to the garage.
Huh? Wait. Do you think it's because,
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
the trans woman so progressive? You know, you're right. You're very, very right. But I actually wonder... Ah! The first legitimate jump scare of the game. Anyway. As I was saying, I wonder if there's less detail in the women's room because canonically Alan wouldn't have gone in there because he is respectful and he's not a creep, even though they put rifle ammo in there. Oh, I gotta drive? Alan woke. But it's always meant. Probably missed a bunch of collectibles, but I was having fun. Fuck is that noise?
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
I'll say. I'm coming, Barry!
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Dark eye turns its gaze toward me. Whew. Oh, this is scary. Ah!
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Yeah, I bet.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Accurate representation of writer's block.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Come here. Pretty please, can you tell me where I am? You, won't you say something? I need to get my bearings.
That's a good song.
And the shadows keep on changing.
Well, chat. It's very clear that this is going to be a longer game than Max Payne. I think. How many chapters are there? This is a good song. Hold on. Hopefully I don't get copyright struck. Alright, hold on. Number Alan Wake chapters. I'm not gonna read anything about them. Or number of episodes, Alan Wake. Let's see. Let's see. All right, yeah, this is definitely gonna be a multi-stream game. I think we're actually gonna wrap for the day then, if that's the case. Oh, so these are the DLC, I'm guessing. Okay, wait, just to be sure, let me click continue game. Is it really? Oh, fuck. All right, well, never mind. Gotta fight the birds again.
Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal.
I didn't hit the button to move on to the next chapter.
Al, make them go away, please.
Okay, there we go.
They're gone.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Okay, I think... Okay, I think now it counted. Be sure.
Previously on Alan...
Okay, we're good. Alright, we're gonna wrap up there today, chat. I'm really liking this. It's definitely a change of pace from Max Payne, but like in a good way. Love the references to it so far. It's really fun. So yeah. Very, very fun. I can't wait to keep playing. But I think in the interest of keeping things short as well as giving me more time to do other things around the house and such, we're gonna wrap up today. No rush to beat this one, considering it's definitely paced a bit slower, and looking at the list of things that we need to do in it, we're only about a quarter of the way through the game, including the DLCs. So, yeah. So, we'll wrap here, and we'll continue probably tomorrow. So, yeah, that's the plan. So, thank you guys so much for watching. VOD watchers, I'm going to send you guys away now. I hope you guys will join me for the next one. Goodbye!